move into the female strawweight division, and Sweden's Nina Back. But even prior to the tournament, Dean, you and I were looking at one of the favourites for the gold medal. We followed her in the European Championships. She got silver there and really is assuming the mantle that Anna Astvik is now leaving behind as she goes into the pro ranks.
Yeah, she's really carrying the torch here for the IMMAF now. Astvik has gone pro. I mean, but let's not forget about Back's knees. I mean, she's a great striker. She finishes really well. She's got immense power in the strikes, and she does a great job of kind of setting them up. Wherever she is, she can be in the clinch, she can be at mid-range, long range. It's just an excellent kickboxing background.
Yes, European silver, and we saw in her semi-final that vicious ground and pound victory early in round one, so she's very fresh coming into this final as well.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, and now into the red corner, representing the Ukraine, Daria, Samchik.
So 2 weights and the second finalist for the Ukraine, Daria, Samchik. And I mean, your first 2 female finals, and you've got 2 young ladies from the Ukraine doing really well at these World Championships, Dean.
Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. They're so prestigious. They understand what it means to come through this journey, and also what it means to have this on your CV. You know, imagine coming to a different country, fighting over 5 days, and all the crazy weight cuts, all the training, all the level. I mean, even this is the amateur ranks. The level is immense here. Some of these fighters could easily fight in pro. It's such a feather in your cap to come here and compete. And Samchik coming in, you know, happy and smiley. She's psychologically ready. You know, and I just can't wait for her to get into this cage and start fighting.
And when you look in terms of physical damage, nothing on either of these young ladies. They look as fresh as you possibly can be after a full week of competition.
Yeah, that's the thing. I mean, coming away, it's almost like coming away from not having so much damage to the face area or even the musculature.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, here we go. This is 3 rounds of action for the unified female strawweight championship of the world. Let me introduce your competitors again. Firstly, into the blue corner, she's the European silver medalist from Sweden, Nina. Ladies and gentlemen, into the red corner, representing Ukraine, Daria, Samchik! And our referee, IMMAF.
So referee calls them to the centre for final instructions.
Yourself, touch the glove if you want now. Okay?
Stare down there from Samchik, Dean.
Yeah, look at the face on Samchik. She's smiling. She can't wait to get in this, and that's a big aspect as well, being psychologically ready and confident in your own performance.
So Nina Back, the silver medalist in the Euros. Can she go one further now? Samchik takes the centre cage low kick from Back as Samchik pushes forward. Then the midsection kick. Samchik looking to walk her down, but Back working freely at the moment, and that nice timing as Samchik comes in just to break her rhythm again.
You're looking to go to the body here. Often she'll look down at the legs. There we go. And it could be a telltale sign if your opponent is looking down at your legs. It could tell you, look, I'm going to try and kick you in the legs here. If Samchik can kind of time that check and then respond with that big overhand right.
Well, here she goes, looking for that takedown, because when she got it in the first round of the semi-final, she followed it, Dean, with some vicious ground and pound, and that's what she'll be looking for again, and landed fortuitously there after Samchik looked to reverse that.
Yeah, I mean, Samchik very strong in the clinch. She's a really strong girl, but she almost pulled her opponent onto her in back there. You know, this is now Nina's going to work in this position. She has loads of success when she gets to the mounted position just like this or side control. She's just got immense pressure from the top to land those strikes.
Well, if she gets that full mount, this was identical to her semi-final, and when she got that full mount, she wasted very little time in getting the ground and pound. And here she postures up again, Dean. These are dangerous times for Samchik.
Back now's got to free those arms. It looks like she might be trying to set up a submission here. She could go to the back as long as she keeps the hooks in. She's going to try and flatten Samchik out, expose the neck, work the punches in there.
Yes, dangerous times indeed from Samchik, and we see that the Swedish corner there, they've got a feeling this could be another first-round finish. Here she goes again, looking to get those hooks in, flatten her out, Dean. And if she can get under that neck as well, this is dangerous times for Samchik from the Ukraine.
Optimum control here from the back with those hooks. But back's got to be careful about going towards the head area of Samchik. She could get shaken off the back here and end up on her own back.
And this might happen. We're inside the last minute. And
there we go. She's on her back, but she set up the armbar. Look at that in the transition. She lost the position and then went for the submission.
Yes, good work here from back.
Samchik now has got to keep this arm nice and tidy. She's got to work the rear naked choke configuration to stop it getting extended. And she's got to try and posture out of this position, sneak the elbow past the hips of back.
And we're inside the last 30 seconds. And dangerous times again from Samchik. And even if she survives it, it will have been a dominant opening round for back so far.
Samchik using those legs to configure around the head of back. Just trying to limit where she goes. And back needs to almost certainly posture up and try and sit back onto Samchik to obtain this armbar from the top position. That's why she's just holding on there. She senses the end of the round. Perhaps even her coaches were shouting that, you know, hold on, ride the round out, and start fresh the second round.
Oh, bit of needle there at the end of the round from back as they disengaged. And Samchik was under pressure there right from the moment when she almost fell fortuitously. And then we saw what happens when Nina back got into that mount position and then switched it. And she had a lot of time to go first for the rear naked and then sort of for the armbar.
Back's very technical with regards to her jiu-jitsu for MMA. She always makes sure she keeps heavy, she secures the position, and even when she does lose the position, she's still working. So she's forcing her opponent to constantly defend. If they're defending, they can't advance.
Yeah, so we've got a big round at the opener for Nina Back here in this strawweight final. The World Championships from the Kingdom of Bahrain. An incredible week of action, culminating in this. Just 2 more rounds for these 2 young ladies to decide the gold and silver. So round 2 and back quickly to the centre of the ring. Samchik working behind the jab, but then the straight right cross.
Samchik was there was something wrong with her right arm. She was kind of pushing in her bicep area. I wonder if that armbar took its toll, or perhaps she's holding an injury there coming into this round.
Well, as I said, it's a hard week to get to this position in the final, and that can be pivotal if you're carrying injuries or not. But you can see what Back wants from this round. She fancies the chances again, taking it to the ground, and works a lot of her stand-up, looking to set up that level change.
Nina now using the head movement to disguise the kicks and punches, and the circular lateral movement on the outside. This is what sets up the angles that she lands from. She lands from crazy angles, looking for the overhand right initially, but she's so patient and she disguises it really well.
Samchik doing a good job here, though, of stopping her, and good work there from the Ukrainian fighter, Dean.
Yeah, Samchik very strong in the clinch. Worked a lot on her wrestling game when we saw that. And then she controlled the head of Back, now finds herself on top in the guard position. This is defensive position for Back. So Back can set up submissions from this position. She could set up sweeps to end up on the top position.
But you felt that at this moment in time, Samchik really needed this after that opening round with the control that Back showed. Samchik really has to give us something here as well.
Yeah, she's got to keep busy, otherwise the ref could stand this up. So she's got to try to actively pass the guard. See, the ref's just clapping. She wants the action to continue. More strikes, more advances of position.
But as you said, with someone like Back, and having felt for that armbar in the opening round, Samchik, there's a bit, not timidity, but she will be wary of that, won't she?
Yeah, I mean, she's got to be careful about Nina changing the angle of her hips and be careful of leaving the arms in there. But at the moment, she's kind of doing a good job of flattening back out. Back needs to kind of contort to try and secure an arm and then put power through it through the hips.
So coming up to the last minute, and there's been a bit of a turnaround in fortunes here in favour of Daria Samchik. And that right hand just going into the face of Nina Bak.
Samchik's got to be careful here. She's holding on to that head, and that's the anchor at this point in time. She should have the underhook, however, underneath the right arm of Bak. And Bak, if she can sneak her head out of that position, could potentially take the back. Bak working the elevator sweep here.
Looks to posture up Samchik again, though. Dean doing a good job keeping position, and we're inside almost the last 30 seconds now. And for me, if it stays this way, you'll have had a controlling round for Bak in the opener from Sweden, and then Samchik doing the same in the second for the Ukraine. As we go inside the last 30 seconds, and she's just staying busy with that right hand to the face of Nina Bak.
Now using the cage to kick off, and she's allowed to kick in this position. She's allowed to explode off of that cage to try and escape and set up different positions, potentially even submissions. But it seems to me that she just wants to hold on to limit the damage here. But as you alluded to, Samchik's the one on top landing these punches.
Well, that's 2 rounds down, and for me, on my unofficial scorecard, I don't know about yours, Dean, that's 1 round apiece. We had Nina Bak controlling from the takedown position in the opening round, but then on the second round, yes, she's good from her back, but she was controlled by Samchik for a large portion of that round.
Yeah, this is where it becomes exciting. Do we see Bak coming out and pulling the trigger and really opening up with the strikes? Or do we see Samchik really chase for that takedown? And it's nail-biting stuff, because you almost want each athlete to do well, but you have to pick one.
And as you rightly said, this is the 3rd round now. This round is absolutely pivotal, and there's no tomorrow. It's gold or silver today, now, 3 last minutes. You've got to be courageous, surely.
Yeah, you've got to listen to your coaches, you've got to be confident, you've got to pull the trigger. It seems to me Samchik's doing some squats there in the corner. Could be just a distractor from the nerves, keep the blood flowing. It seems to me Samchik there is really digging deep psychologically to pull out this last round.
Yes, and it is the last round in this, the female strawweight division, to decide who is the IMMAF world champion. And Bak rolling those shoulders as Samchik comes forward.
Nice right hand from Samchik. This is what she's got to do. She's got to set up these strikes. She's got to make Bak believe she wants to strike, change levels, and look for that takedown.
And immediately it's Bak that ties up. You feel that it's Bak that wants to initiate this takedown.
Well, that's the thing. Bak can do both. She can level change. She can threaten the takedown. She can go for the takedown, disengage, and then strike when Samchik sprawls. So, I mean, the options are there available for both of them.
As it is yet, the left hand from Samchik as she came in. Nice and accurate, that straight left from Samchik. And then the left and right, and Nina Bak just skips out of range as Samchik fires. And the left reply from is a cagey opening to this final round, Dean.
The difference here as well is Bak's head movement. When she strikes, she's always dipping, she's always moving. When she gets tagged, she moves out of range. Whereas Samchik kind of leaves her head where it is. It's just in that stationary position. She's not working rolls or slips or even angles.
That said, that's 3 just straight down the pipe, left and right. It's bread and butter punches that are landing and stopping Bak engaging. So at the moment, again, Bak, that's a couple of tired takedown attempts, and Samchik punished her there twice, Dean. This Samchik, for me, winning these upright battles at the moment. Tired takedown attempts from Nina Bak.
Yeah, Nina frantically now working for that takedown. She's got to set up these hands, though. She's got to fake the takedown, come up with the left hook, come up with the uppercut. She's really got to get busy here with the hands.
Oh, big right hand from Daria Samchik. Nina Bak had to take that strongly, Dean, and the left jab. She really is winning this upright battle in the 3rd round at the moment.
And Samchik is just growing with confidence here. When she strikes, she comes forward. She also kind of leans a little bit. She puts too much weight on that front leg. So I'd love to see Bak just change levels and get the takedown. Even if she wants to disengage on the ground and stand back up, she's going to get the points.
Well, she's standing and trading with Daria Samchik at the moment. Now she looks for the takedown, and she's just got under a minute to do it. But I feel there's a level of fatigue to her as well here.
And also Samchik is incredibly strong for this weight. She does a great job of using her hips there. Look at the way she sprawls down. She's got hold of the body. She's manipulating the legs. She does everything she possibly can with everything she's got to stop that takedown. Look at that. Flattens Nina back out. She's going to look to take her back now and strike to open this TKO win here. She could potentially look for the TKO here, Malcolm.
Well, here it is. She's grounding and pounding in the last 20 seconds. Our referee's close. These are heavy shots coming in. It's going to be very, very close for Nina back now with 15 seconds left. It's all over. It is all over, Dean. Daria Samchik with the ground and pound inside the last 10 seconds.
And look at that for an upset. I mean, look at that. If you took bets on this fight, you'd almost certainly want to back, no pun intended. But Samchik came in, her confidence grew throughout the rounds. She used her power, she used her aggression, she used the top position to pound back out. That was such a beautiful mix of really like a grappler, using her striking to open up the grappling game and then win. I mean, what a win from Samchik.
I mean, put it in perspective for Nina Back. European silver medalist, then gold silver medalist. That's a good haul. But as you said, Samchik for me, you rightly said it, she grew in such confidence in the final round, and her striking, she came forward with it, which really doubled the impact. And then, for me, Nina Back's takedown attempts were worrying in the third round. They were very tired, weren't they? And then that final one, when Samchik got the opportunity, the ground and pound was vicious.
Yeah, coming back a little bit laboured with those takedowns. And I mean, that's the thing. When you get struck on, you don't know. It messes with your equilibrium, and it does mess with your endurance as well. So those heavy strikes could have played a part in her getting a little bit more tired. And that promoted the lazy shot, which enabled Samchik to sprawl. And then the rest of it unfolded with regards to the top position. But, I mean, awesome work. Samchik using brute force and power in a technical manner to gain a win.
Yes, and she is the new world champion.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen. After 2 minutes and 52 seconds of round number 3, we have a TKO due to strikes. So your winner and the unified female strawweight champion of the world in the red corner for Ukraine, Daria Samchik.
Yes, an incredible result for Samchik.
Ladies and gentlemen, would you like to draw your attention to the podiums? Please welcome to present the medals IMMAF Director, Mr. Raymond Phillips. And now, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome onto the podium.
So, Dean, if we look here, this is the final moments and the ground and pound. And Samchik, at this point, just generally seemed the stronger of the two, didn't she? And the upright battles, she slowly but surely took ascendancy of.
Yeah, I mean, even then you can see the fatigue factor. Look at this, she's really laboured takedown, Nina Back just trying to drive through. And look at this sprawl, real heavy hits from Samchik. Just seemed to me she was the more fresher fighter. And look at this TKO finish, brutal punches from the top position, maintaining the pressure and forcing the referee to stop this one.
Yes, big finish, big win for Samchik from the Ukraine.
And from Russia, Svetlana Kotova. Your silver medalist from the Ukraine, Oksana Pashkova. And now, ladies and gentlemen, your 2018 female atomweight champion of the world, receiving her gold medal from Romania, Raluca, to the medal podium. Please welcome to present the medals IMMAF Vice President, Mr. George Salfeld. And now, ladies and gentlemen, would you please welcome your female strawweight medalists. First to receive her bronze medal from Mexico, Nadia Vera. Kazakhstan, Nashamal Sinikova. And to receive her silver medal from Sweden, Nina Back. And now your 2018 female strawweight champion of the world to receive her gold medal representing the Ukraine, Daria Samchik. Ladies and gentlemen, would you please be upstanding for the national anthem of the Ukraine? Gentlemen, please welcome your first fighter into the cage, representing